Scratch for all contents in middle through high school, an instructional product created by Kane, librarian. How do you keep students motivated and engaged when creating content-based products? Students use their imagination to create. Then they experiment with their creation. They share with others, reflect, and if necessary, return to their imagination to improve. Formal and informal assessments can cause students stress and may not show what they can actually do. Want to build content skills and social skills? Want to have an assessment showing student knowledge? Want to involve students in their learning? Want to have published student work? Gaming. What can gaming do for students? What does gaming offer? Is there a student-friendly program out there? What can gaming do for students? It engages students by having them create a product. It demonstrates their knowledge of content. What does gaming offer? Opportunities for students to have an entry-level experience to programming, and variations of the same content can be expressed in a variety of ways by individuals. Is there a student-friendly program out there? I found a user-friendly program I would like to share with you. Scratch.mit.edu. Gaming made fun and easy. Common Sense Media states, this site teaches reasoning skills and a basic understanding of programming that will serve kids well no matter what their future occupation. What teaching and learning experiences will equip the adult learner to demonstrate the targeted written objectives? Cognitive. Given several choices, the teacher will be able to identify the features of Scratch with 80% accuracy. The assessment. The audience will be given multiple choice questions based on attributes of Scratch. They are to select the correct answer and score at least 80% accuracy. Effective. Given the opportunity to self-assess Scratch, the teacher will be able to demonstrate a positive outlook of the application. Assessment. The audience is to self-reflect on their experience of Scratch by answering yes and no questions. The audience is to discuss ways to use Scratch in their classroom. Psychomotor. Given a task, the teacher will be able to create a game using Scratch. Assessment. Educators are to create a content-specific game with at least 3 questions or problems. The adult learners will need to be able to demonstrate how to download Scratch and set up a Scratch account, navigate the Scratch site, create a game in Scratch, and model to students how to create a game in Scratch. All you need to know is how to navigate a program, download software, determine the content to be used. In this example, we'll use math, the scale factor, use a computer and mouse, and publish to WordPress. Pre-assessment. Using technology is important to me. Yes or no? Creating a concept game can be used as an educational tool. Yes or no? Creating a concept game online can be easy. Yes or no? Technology engages the learner to perform a task. Yes or no? Please take a moment to answer these questions. Start by downloading Scratch. With your mouse, click Download. The software is available for the PC, Mac, and Debian. Choose your format. For Mac, click the first one. If you're a Window user, click the middle one. And for Debian, click the third option. At the bottom, Save will come up. Click that. Then you will need to run. Open the program. I am the default sprite. Now you begin to create your game. Select a motion from the left. Click and drag under scripts here. Change the way it looks. You can do this with the purple Looks button. Click and drag one of the blocks to scripts. Look at all the options I have in the drop box. You may also select the tab under Costumes to change the way I look. Add sound. The pink button gives you different sound options. Pen. The green pen button gives you different options to have a pen. And control. Control when things happen in your game by selecting the yellow button with the blocks below. Click and drag any of these items over into scripts. Sound also has a tab. There are more options. You want to connect sentences? Click on the Sentence tab and drag to scripts. Operators for your game. Click and drag. Variables. I bet they work great for math. Sprites. You'll originally have a cat sprite. You can change your sprite or add new sprites by selecting one of these buttons, the New Sprite buttons. You can paint your own sprite, choose a new sprite from a file, or get a surprise sprite. Here's a sample of a way to add a sprite. Click one of the stars, then go to a folder and select. This one would be Jody 1. Stack your blocks. Drag your blocks into scripts. Stack them on top of one another in the order that you would like them to go. Starting and stopping your game while you create or view. Whenever you click the green flag, your script will start. To stop, click the red stop button. Export your project when you are done. Select the yellow icon to export your project to Scratch. Not sure and still need help? There are code cards online that you can view or print to assist you with codes. Here's a student sample. Your turn to try. Create a game in Scratch for the content of your choice. Assessment. Students are to create a content-specific game in Scratch. Provide any feedback or questions to WordPress. Rubric. Game created is content-specific. Yes or no? Game created has at least 3 questions or problems. Yes or no? Game created explains the steps or answers of the questions. Yes or no? Please take a moment to answer these. Librarians want to make sure that we use technology and strategies in our classroom and all content area. Here are the AASL standards. 2.1.3 Use strategies to draw conclusions from information and apply knowledge to curricular areas, real-world situations, and further investigations. 2.1.4 Use technology and other information tools to analyze and organize information. 2.1.5 Collaborate with others to exchange ideas, develop new understandings, make decisions, and solve problems. 2.3.1 Connect understanding to the real world. 3.3.4 Create products that apply to authentic real-world contexts. For our example, we used math, but you can use any content. Content used was 8.EE.5, comparing different proportional relationships. 8.G.3 Describe the effect of dilations on two-dimensional figures. Plan the learning experience and instruction. Cognitive. After learning a specific strand from the content, such as add, subtract, multiply, or divide, the student will recall the process and create a game that demonstrates the content clearly. The students will create original games to their specific content. Students must use at least 3 content-specific questions or problems. Effective. Students will have a clearer understanding of how to create a game for their specific content that will be published to an authentic audience. In psychomotor, students will choose blocks to create a game for their specific content.